Tidville in Wales. He weighs in at 117.5 pounds, red trunks and a wide stripe. He is the British, the European, and the Commonwealth bantamweight boxing champion, winning 26 out of 28. Let us welcome Johnny Owen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the defending champion, hailing from Guajimalpa, Distrito Federal in Mexico. 118 pounds, white trunks, red design. Ladies and gentlemen, the weight again, 118. The defending WBC boxing champion, known as El Indio, Lupe Pintor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to give instructions, the main event referee, Marty Denkin.
Marty Denkin, the referee. Marty Denkin calls Lupe Pintor and Johnny Owen to the center of the ring. Johnny Owen has heard all the funny thin man jokes you can think of. They refer to him as Alfie Newman with boxing gloves on. But they say he's a lot tougher than he looks, not to be taken lightly. His big problem will be to withstand the body shots that you know are going to come his way from Pintor. Denkin is the third man in the ring, and we're set to go for the WBC bantamweight title, scheduled for 15. Pintor, a decided betting favorite here at ringside, Alan, correct?
Yes, he is. He's a 4-to-1 choice.
So here we go, round one. Pintor with the left. Owen is in the red trunks, trimmed in white. Pintor in white.
Owen has the reach advantage, but he likes to mix it up inside. He'll try to back up Pintor.
And of course, he's right on top of Pintor now as Pintor lands some pretty good shots. Owen with that long left hand. Comes in with the right, takes an uppercut. Pretty busy first round, Denny.
Very busy. Owens looks like to be a pretty well trained boxer there. Looking real sharp, throws a good jab, but kind of tough, and they're mixing up with Pintor, who has that great punch.
You wonder where Owen gets any strength. It looks like matchsticks and overstatement.
He does, no question about it. He is atrociously thin, really, but obviously very tough. He's taken some pretty good shots to the body already in this opening round. It has been a busy round for both of these men. Next shot to the liver. Owen didn't seem to mind it at all. Minute 45 to go in round one.
Owen has so much trouble keeping his weight up. This morning at 10 o'clock, before coming to the Olympic for the weigh-in, he weighed 118, and then he weighs in an hour later, and he's 117 and a half. He lost a half a pound walking over the building.
The British writers here to cover this fight, and they are considerable in number, said this is probably the biggest fight this man will ever have. He's almost like a prophet without honor in his own country, gets very little headlines, literally no press. And this would be the biggest thing that ever happened to him. That probably is a redundancy. But for a man who has fought as the British and European champion, to have to go 8,000 miles away to get your name in the London papers, that's something.
Got a nice busy left jab.
Closing minute of round one, and a very busy first round here. Pintor with a good left to the body again, and Owen with that jab comes back with a left of his own.
I think Owen is handling himself very well in this first round. Pressing the fight, making it tough.
You know, for a guy who's got a very extended reach over his opponent, he goes inside, which seems to be a strange situation.
Certainly has no fear of Pintor taking the fight to him.
Closing 20 seconds of round number one, scheduled for 15, and a nice left hand by Johnny Owen, the Welshman. Lupe Pintor, the champion. And the seconds tick down to the close of round one, and Pintor busy with the left hand to the body. And upstairs to the jaw. But Owen stays on top of his man, and there's the bell. You're looking into the corner of the bantamweight champion, Lupe Pintor from Mexico. Won the title, record of 41-7, 33 knockouts. Took it away from Carlos Zarate in Las Vegas. Had a title defense in Japan that ended in a draw. Retained the title. Defeated local boxing sensation Alberto Superfly Sandoval in 12 rounds. Knocked him out.
Julio Hernandez, managed, I believe, 5 world bantamweight champions. That's him leaning in and giving the instructions.
Johnny Owen, the skeleton from Merthyr, Wales. Seems stoic, without expression on his face. And here we go for round 2.
Johnny Owens claims to have no hobbies. Boxing is his life. He runs 9 miles a day, whether he's got a fight coming up or not. That's quite a bit of mileage there, isn't it, Danny, for a fighter, 9 miles?
He's got to be in some excellent condition to be running 9 miles a day. He's probably definitely ready for this fight, as he's shown.
I gave Owen a slight edge in the first round.
Did you really?
I did. It was very close, but I don't know. I thought he had the jab working nicely there.
And you never do go for draws in rounds. You pick a winner, and that's it.
I'm sure the judges probably scored it even, but I prefer to give an edge. So.
Good right hand by Pintor. Right in the pit of the stomach, but Owen just keeps throwing leather. 2 minutes remaining here in round number 2. And Owen right on top of Pintor, the champion, disdaining the fact that he has a reach advantage and willing to mix it up inside and giving Pintor all the action he wants.
I'm really surprised that Owen is staying inside with him with those long arms. I would think he'd be out on the outside using his reach advantage there.
Pintor going to the body, Danny, seems to be trying to wear Owens down with that left hand to the liver.
That could be a shot that Owens isn't used to coming from over in England, that area.
Well, Owen is nice and busy, but you have to wonder if he can hurt Pintor. He's landed a few shots flush and really hasn't bothered Lupe.
No, but if that keeps up for a steady diet of 10 rounds or so, it could have a very telling effect. Pintor, from stature and build, it seems obviously the stronger of the 2 men. Yet Owen, for all of his...
Owen took a good right hand and came right back.
Indeed. For all of his slim stature, Owen stays on top of his man and continues to throw leather. Pintor trying to pick him off with something sharp and devastating inside. Owen won't let him off the ropes, Alan.
A very determined fighter, Owen. This is his chance, and he's going to make the most of it.
He's going toe-to-toe. He's giving no ground. He says he wants to win, looks like.
Boy, Pintor teed off with a couple of shots to the body, trying to throw the bigger bombs, but Johnny Owen stays right with him, in front of him, and it's a swarming, brawling type of fight.
Tough one to score. I think Pintor's landing the heavier punches, but Owen's landing more of them.
I tell you, Owen looks as though a stiff breeze would blow him right into the English Channel. But is he tough? 14 seconds remaining in round 2. Good right hand by Pintor in the left. Owen didn't even stagger. And the bell will end a hectic round 2. With Jay Gardner and his dad working in his corner. Owen is in the red trunks and Pintor in white. Owen, the tall, thin challenger.
The Welshmen on the Grand Avenue side of this building were singing songs of praise for Johnny Owen between rounds. They're popular, and Owen looks strong.
Nice left hand by Owen. Well, we knew the Welsh could sing. We didn't know they could fight this good.
Owens reminds you of a praying mantis in there.
Good call, Danny Lopez. Pintor going to the body. 2:20 remaining in round 3. Johnny Owen staying on top of his man.
They say Owens to fight 25 rounds at top speed, but again, you have to wonder if those body punches will slow him down.
His body punches definitely, they have to take something out of him. I think we'll see it in the later round if the fight goes anywhere past 10 rounds.
Well, strangely enough, all of the people who've seen Johnny Owen fight say the longer it goes, the tougher he gets.